All right, good morning, YouTube. Welcome to the Best Daily Best channel. I'm your host, Sportsman D. And we took a day off yesterday, but we're back and ready to rock and roll. We got some hockey, we've got some basketball, and we've got some NFL football. So let's take a look and see what we've got on tap today. Game number one, we are taking the Miami Heat plus 2.5. Miami is a really, really good, underrated team. And in a series like this one with Boston, I don't think that they sweep them. I think that Boston gets a game, maybe two games, but I don't think that they have enough firepower to take down this Miami team. Miami is kind of one of these sneaky good teams. So they have a bunch of really good pieces. This guy here, Bam Adebayo. You've got, what's that kid's name? Shoot. Dragic. There we go. Goran Dragic is a really good player. Kind of had a terrible season, I think last season or 2 seasons ago, and he's come back pretty strong. They got Robinson, they got some shooters, but the guy that makes it all come together is Jimmy Butler. And Jimmy Butler is the NBA superstar in this series. Now you can make some arguments for, you can make some arguments for certainly Jason Tatum, and I think he will be, but I don't think he's there yet. All-star, yes. Superstar, no. And then their point guard as well, Kemba. I think Kemba Walker is also an all-star. I don't think he's a superstar. And the difference is pretty big. So the difference there is that one guy, an all-star, can have a good game, now and then. He's probably going to have a good game most of the time. But the superstar takes the game over when it matters and absolutely strangles out the other team. And that's who Jimmy Buckets is, man. Jimmy Buckets will strangle you out like a boa in the fourth quarter, and they did it again. If we take a look back in time here to the fourth quarter, the Heat were down going into the fourth quarter, but what happened? They scored 35, held the Celtics to 23. They muscled them up. So when it's crunch time, count on Jimmy Buckets, and I think that's going to happen again here, guys. I think that Miami takes them down. They probably start out losing, so don't lose heart watching this game. But I do think when it comes all said and done, that it is the Heat winning, probably by 3 or 4. So take the Heat plus 2.5. You want to take the money line, great, but you never know in those close type of games. So take them at 2.5. All right. Speaking of close game, toss-up games, going over to the NHL and taking a look at the Lightning and Islanders game, I've got the Islanders plus 1.5, because who the hell knows how this game's going to go. But what I do know is that this is going to be a close 1-goal game, so I'm not sure if the Lightning end up finishing them off or if the Islanders stay alive. Not sure, but I do think that it's going to be a close game, and I want to take the plus 1.5, sitting at minus 190, so that's actually not terrible juice. So it's certainly going to go in my card. All right, let's move over to some football here, boys, and I'm taking the Bengals plus 6. So I have them plus 6.5, so that's where they're currently sitting at my site. The Browns, they're one of these teams that they're always about next season, right? It's next season. And this year's going to be no different. They've got some good pieces, although, of course, after 1 week, they're already talking about Mayfield's starting job on the line. What are the other ESPN could they trade OBJ? Okay, well, why they expect him to bounce back? Yeah, I don't think so. So after 1 week, you already have speculation about trades and starting quarterbacks and all that stuff. That just doesn't bode well. And they got their asses kicked. Not only got their asses kicked, but they just looked terrible. So I think that I think that, they'll have a bounce back game. They may win this game, but I do not like the 6-point line, 6.5-point line. I'm actually even going to buy it up to 7 just because you never know. But I really don't like it. These Thursday night games, the quick turnaround games, I think that bodes well for a team like Cincinnati. They're young. They don't really know any better, especially with their quarterback, being Burrow. I think he played okay. When you look at the tape against the Chargers, and the Chargers have a pretty good defense. So the Chargers, don't have much on offense, but their defense is pretty good. Now you're going to come over to the Browns and play the Browns, where I don't think the Browns have a very good defense at all. Certainly the Ravens, and the Ravens did have some opportunistic plays, some fumbles, some turnovers on downs, some interceptions, but still, I think that the Ravens offense, which is premier, they took them apart. And so you have the Browns defense that's not very good. And I think that Cincinnati will be able to score some points to keep it close. But our other pick number 3, is the under in this game of 43.5. Boys, I do not think this game's going over. Browns put up 6 points against a pretty good defense. I don't even think the Ravens are that good. They're pretty good. And then on the other side, you had the Bengals, put up 13 against a pretty good Chargers defense. So I think in this game, you're probably looking at, I think it's going to be a 17-21 game. I think the Browns win 21-17 and take down the Bengals, but I don't think it's going to be a wide margin of victory. I think it's going to be a pretty close game. All right, so let's go ahead and bring this thing home here. And we've got Islanders plus 1.5 versus the Lightning. We have the Heat plus 2.5 taking on the Celtics. We have the Bengals plus 6.5 taking on the Browns on Thursday night. And we also have the under 43.5 in the Bengals and Browns. And our dog of the day is the Diamondbacks. Whoops, cut that off a little bit. There we go. We got the Diamondbacks. Why do we have the Diamondbacks here, boys? Let's take a look. And it's pretty easy to see, I think, why. The Diamondbacks have been playing some good ball here lately, and they've certainly got the Angels number. Not only that, and it is a little bit more of a toss-up, but not only that, they're taking on Griffin Canning here, who's a right-handed pitcher with a 4.57 ERA. Who knows here, but I do like the Diamondbacks to sweep the Angels and take our dog of the day to 4-3. So that's your dog of the day. I think plus 140. So really solid juice on the team that's taken 2 of 3 from an Angels team that they always seem to be perpetually about next year. Oh, we have Mike Trout, but next year will be good. We got Pujols, but next year will be good. Yeah, no, you're not. You're not going to be good. All right, you're going to lose. You're going to lose this game, and going to continue losing because go Dodgers. All right, those are your picks here, guys. Get them in. Let's smoke those bookies. Let's roll them up and take them down, whatever. That doesn't make sense, but good luck, guys. Join me here again tomorrow for another slate of the best daily bets, and definitely be sure to join me this weekend when we get some more winners in college and NFL. All right, thanks a lot here, guys, and take it easy. Good luck.